week of Mindfulness Mondays. For those of you who are new, my name is John-Scott Kelley. I'm a student in the counseling psychology program and a licensed psychotherapist. I'm also the graduate student support GA and serve as a point of contact and support for all graduate students on campus. These sessions are intended to fortify our sense of being by integrating our brain hemispheres, strengthening the connection between our minds and our bodies, and actively attending to our present experiences, all of which promote a sense of wholeness and act as a buffer against our society's typical activities. Today, we will focus on actively attending to our imagination and inner experiences through guided meditation, and we will use skills that have been developed in previous sessions. I ask you all to find a comfortable position wherever you may be. That might mean closing the blinds, turning down the lights, resting your feet flat on the floor, placing your hands on your thighs, or simply sitting on the ground. Make your space as comfortable as possible and make it yours. Now, close your eyes or employ a soft gaze. As you allow your eyes to gently close, tune into your body and make any necessary adjustments. Sit in a way that feels comfortable, but allows you to be alert. Begin to breathe deeply in a manner that engages your belly. This type of mindful breathing signals to our bodies that we are relaxed, which in turn calms our minds. Since our minds and bodies are interconnected, the cycle builds on itself. Notice your belly rise and fall as you continue to breathe. Begin to shift your attention away from the world around you and towards your inner world of sensation and imagination. Take in a big breath and release it all the way without added effort. Let your imagination take you out into the woods for a quest of self-discovery. These woods are a quite special place where you can escape and feel open. It's your own private refuge. Imagine as if you're there now. It's an ideal day to be outside. It's gorgeous and the weather feels great. Overhead, the sky is a brilliant blue. The sunlight surrounds you with healing light and warms you through and through. The clouds form into all sorts of shapes and drift on by. And as the clouds come and go, your worries evaporate. Your mind clears like the depth and expanse of the infinite sky. The trees are magnificent and the woods are brimming with life. It smells delightful. You begin walking along a path. Take a moment to investigate this path as you walk. How wide is it? What is it made of? How does it feel to be walking on it? With each step you take, you notice that you feel more and more alive. It may even be difficult to stifle a grin. Your walking feels effortless and invigorating. You feel grateful for the path that seems to be leading you to an exceptional place. Walking along, your tiredness melts away, and more, you notice a sense of renewal and revivification. There's a spring in your step, and it feels great to be here. Looking around, you notice your surroundings. There are many types of trees, all different shapes and sizes. Each one is inspiring in its own unique way. There's a rainbow of wildflowers dancing in the light. As you continue to observe your surroundings, the smell of the woods comes alive. You pick a piece of fruit from a nearby tree and take a bite. Its succulence inspires profound appreciation. Take note of the sounds that come and go. Perhaps you hear the sound of a gentle breeze rustling through the leaves, the songs of the birds, or an occasional bark of a dog off in the distance. What other sounds can you notice? The sunlight streams through, beaming a golden light that dapples through the branches above. It casts shadows here and there. The air tingles and the woods sparkle with life. It feels radiant, and the fresh air renews your energy with each and every breath you take. As you continue down your path, walking along at a comfortable pace, follow your curiosity and lose yourself in the sounds, the smells, and the colors all around. Off in the distance, you start to recognize the sound of tumbling water, and it sparks your curiosity as you begin to wonder where it's coming from. You take off in a new direction, away from the path, and pursue the sound, not sure what you'll find. You trust your intrinsic curiosity, and lo and behold, you discover a beautiful creek that is gurgling and chuckling by. The water cascades constantly over the rocks like a dance. The water's surface glimmers and glows. As the water flows, you recognize that the stream is itself and a new thing at the same time. The water is never the same, but it is always a stream. You appreciate this kind of dynamic stasis as it reminds you of the stable complexities of life, and you feel connected to it. So much so that you notice an urge to dip your toes into the refreshing stream. It feels exhilarating and calming simultaneously. Relishing this moment, you are reminded that this very creek gradually flows into the river that eventually joins the oceans of the earth. A moment later, you're back on your path again. Notice how the canopy of trees is protective and comforting, and how the leaves whisper in the soft breeze. The sunlight sparkles, bringing its warmth and wonder to everything it shines upon, and you drink in its beauty. You soak its magic into your very soul. As you go along, you become aware of a clearing up ahead. And as you enter this clearing, there is a hushed silence that is felt. It is carpeted in softness. It feels magical and enchanting. Take some time to explore this special place. How large is it? What do you notice on the horizon? What does the air smell and feel like? What sorts of plant and animal life are present? Your attention is now captured by squirrels and rabbits darting about. Notice the birds flying and hopping from place to place, singing their songs. Acknowledge all the other wildlife at work and at play. And you find yourself appreciating how they balance these two activities. Off in the distance, you notice a special place that has a hammock, a park bench, and a swing. You seem to glide as you approach this space and settle into one of the chairs for a moment, enjoying yourself completely and allowing yourself to daydream. From this extraordinary space, you begin to feel even lighter and more free and easy. You feel the surge of life pulsing through you, replenishing your energy. Each time you breathe, you can tell you're being completely restored from deep inside, from an unending and powerful source of energy and vitality. You are filled with a sense of courage, trust, confidence, enthusiasm, and competence, since you have an enhanced sense of and appreciation for yourself and your experiences. As you near the end of your walk, you are overcome with a sense of gratitude for this unique place of yours. You feel compelled to offer words of thanks for its openness and acceptance. So you express what is in your heart at this moment. When you are ready, bring yourself back to the room. Open your eyes or harden your gaze. Take a moment to acknowledge any differences that may exist between how things were before your walk and how they are now. If you found this to be difficult today, I challenge you to practice this exercise in your spare time. If you enjoyed it, remember that you can always return to your unique woodland area whenever you believe you need to enhance your sense of self. Each time, the experience will be different in some special way because we are all constantly changing, even though our selfhood persists just like the stream. Perhaps next time you can spend more time in this place. Thank you all for being here today. Mariah is providing a feedback survey in the chat box, if you wouldn't mind filling that out as we close today.